as Liz mentioned, this came about following the book that we wrote at Leicester CND called Uncovering Resistance. And we were aware that as well as the 250 people we managed to find who were refusing to fight in the war and were refusing to kill, importantly, because for most of them it was their refusal to kill which was really important for their socialist or their religious reasons. Very often the principles they had of both socialist and religious principles, not wanting to fight and kill. And we did have on the stone, we had wanted to write refusing to fight and kill in World War I, but we weren't allowed to have the to kill bit, but that's a really important thing to remember. But we were also aware that there were others that we didn't know about. There were people, for example, the tribunal records were all destroyed in 1920, and so there were lots of names that will have got lost then. And we also realised that other people found different ways of avoiding killing. So, for example, they might have joined the medical corps, or as Lynette's father did, the Friends Ambulance Unit, as he did at first before 1916. And also Harry Patch. I don't know if you've read about Harry Patch, but he, in his 90s, told us how he had an agreement with 4 colleagues that he would only shoot people below the knee, so he would not kill them. So there's lots of different ways that people might also have been avoiding killing people. For those 250, those who did go, the local people to tribunal, they had no idea what was going to become of them when they said they wanted exemption from the war on grounds of conscience. And at the beginning, a group of men were sent to France and given the death sentence, but just before they were shot, commuted to life imprisonment. We've heard of Corder and also of Joseph Paul spending time in prison. Corder spent many years in prison, isolated, no one to speak to, underfed and with no health care. And some people died because of that. His health suffered, 2 local people died. If you were granted exemption, on a very, very rare occasion somebody was granted exemption on grounds of conscience, it was immediately overturned by the military on appeal. They have left us a tremendous legacy. Because of what they did, it enabled conscientious objectors in World War II to be much better understood and treated. There was an appeal judge in London who said, if everyone acted like you do, there'd be no more wars. He didn't realise the irony of it. But the No Conscription Fellowship had posters made celebrating his work. Underneath this this memorial, there is a time capsule to be opened in 2116. Who knows what the world will be like in 2116? Will Leicester even exist? In the time capsule, there's letters to the future, photographs, books, newspapers, and in some ways that actually might outlive the stone because it's buried. It was interesting thinking about what to say to the future, to look back at the past and think what's changed in the last 100 years. And certainly the role of women in our society has changed. Gender identity, technology has changed hugely, but sadly militarism and our attitude to refugees has changed very little. There's lots of work still to be done. And it's wonderful that we can honour our local conscientious objectors with this memorial, but really the most important way to honour them is to be working actively for peace now and to continue their struggle against militarism and for a world where everyone is valued. And I know lots of you here are already doing that, have been doing it all your lives. And perhaps when we feel the pressure of society against us, we can come by this stone, be inspired again and get renewed strength from them. Thank you.